The president's son committed a bunch of felonies, gun charges, and tax evasion, pled guilty to all of it, and got a slap on the wrist that is less than you would for almost too many parking tickets. Here are the details. Let's start with Hunter Biden.
Wait a minute, let me get a razor blade.
Just so you make him feel comfortable when we're talking about him.
Let me make sure I get the powder off my nose here. Sorry.
He's got to be the worst first son in history, and the news keeps coming, and it just keeps getting worse. What's really amazing to me is he has now pled guilty to lying about drug use on a federal gun purchase, and has pled guilty to evading the payment of hundreds of thousands of dollars he owed in federal taxes. They did 5 years of investigation, and supposedly this guy, who is the U.S. attorney for Delaware, David Weiss, announced a couple weeks ago the most lenient plea in history for the son of the President of the United States. Now, there's a judge, George Mariella Noriega, that has to approve this plea deal. But basically, President Biden has said he's very proud of his son, Hunter, which is just amazing. And his son has pled guilty to charges that send a lot of people to jail for big years. For example, I pulled some background on a number of people that have come forward and said that we literally have clients that went to jail on drug charges or lying on a gun charge, a gun application, and so on. And these are people, quite frankly, that went to jail for 2 years, 5 years, and so on. Wesley Snipes, as an example, went to prison for 3 years because he didn't file tax returns. There's a rapper named Ja Rule, went to prison 28 months for failing to pay taxes for 3 years. There's a bunch of these guys, and Hunter Biden just went into a diversion program where he promises not to do drugs for a few years or ever again, whatever. And he doesn't get anything done to him, but you're off the hook. Does that sound horrible? There's an attorney who represents Kodak Black. He's a rapper. He got 3 years and 8 months after lying on a gun purchase application. Why is there such a difference for the President of the United States' son? What should have happened here?
It's two-tier. It's a two-tier justice system, 100%. Now, you know what? He's supposed to stay clean for a year, right? No drugs, no dealing with any kind of criminal activity for a year, right? That's what we're being told. So if it comes to find out that this cocaine that showed up in the the White House, is his, does that go out the window? I'm asking the question. I mean, who else brought the cocaine in there? And now they're talking about that it's showing up in a private location where the general public doesn't have access to.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a minute.
But I'm just gonna touch on what you were just talking about. The reason why Hunter Biden gets scot-free is because they are protecting the Biden crime family. They're protecting Joe Biden. They're protecting Hunter Biden. They knew the laptop was real. The FBI got involved trying to cover it up. You actually have law enforcement getting involved in covering up crimes that have taken place by not only the Bidens, but the Clintons, the Obamas, James Comey, all of them that have committed these crimes are covering it up. That's the reason why he's getting off scot-free.
Well, here's the interesting part, which I forgot about this. When you make a plea deal with the prosecutor, which obviously Hunter and his attorneys have made a deal that nobody in history has ever gotten for massive tax evasion and gun charges, has nothing to do with the laptop. That's and drugs and prostitutes and illegal children and, coke use and God knows what else.
Right.
It has to go before a judge to approve it. And this judge, Norika in Delaware, get this, Trump nominee. What do you think she's going to do, Will? She has the option under the law to say, you know what? This is BS. I'm calling BS on this deal. I'm not going to accept it. I've got a guilty plea in front of me. I don't care if he's the son of the President of the United States. You're going to prison like Wesley Snipes, like Ja Rule, like Kodiak Black, all these black guys, right? They got the book thrown at them big time.
People of color.
Exactly. They went to federal prison.
Yeah.
And they didn't do anything as bad as Hunter Biden did.
Not even close.
What? And he goes to a diversion program? Like, oh, sorry, I forgot to pay the registration on my truck.
Yeah.
These are serious crimes. They're federal crimes.
Yeah. And we're talking about the millions of dollars, into the millions of dollars tax evasion. And you're right. And you know what, Barry, where's the left? Where's the radical left? They're screaming about racism, saying that black people getting the short end of the deal, yet Wesley Snipes and a few other people, they've gone to prison. Here it is. Hunter Biden happens to be white, and he gets off scot-free. Where are these leftists at? Where are they at? Let's pretend.
Where's the black community?
Exactly.
Community?
Where's BLM, right? Let's just pretend this was Trump Jr. Oh my goodness. See, you're gonna let this white man off, but all these black people go to jail, they would be screaming it. But in this case, nothing. Crickets.
Well, I agree with you. I hope that Judge Norika, who has the final decision, who is a Trump appointee, probably conservative.
I'm hoping that this judge would do the right thing, Barry. The scary thing is if what happens if this judge, if they get to the judge, right? Because we're talking about the Clintons. Because this would not surprise me if the Clintons are involved in this some kind of way. The reason why the FBI is working so hard to hide all this criminal activity, the Bidens, the Obamas, there's so much corruption. Would they get to the judge some kind of way?
I don't know. We'll know on July 26th. She's going to have the hearing to process his appearance. It's going to be a combined initial appearance and plea hearing. She has the option, Will, to say no and send him to federal prison. We will do a show right after that. It's in 20 days. We'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out.